Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I am coming at you with a cast iron dish that I used to make for my kids. I used to do it in like 5 different frying pans. Super easy. It is just diced potatoes, onions. You can use up some of those small peppers that you have from out of your garden, potatoes, and hot dogs. Literally a kid's favorite. You fry it all up in a pan. I have Gavin here. He requested that. Over here, Gavin. So we are going to let Gavin do some chopping as well. So this is the Vidalia onion chopper. It works great for potatoes as well. Just cut it in half. And then I will hold the camera so Gavin can do the potatoes. That easy. Look inside there. Chopped perfectly. Okay. So I promised Gavin that he could chop. So say hello, Gavin. Yeah, he didn't even turn around. Okay, so we're gonna have Gav do the potatoes. This is the cast iron pan. I am gonna put it on this back burner. Tends to work a little bit better, but this is like every kid loves this dish. Kid you not. So I'm using my cast iron. It has a little bit of olive oil in it. And we are gonna get that warmed up. I'm just watching Gavin with that knife. No, push it down. Would you like my mom to get it for you?
No.
If it's too big, you might have to cut it in half again. Just keeping an eye on him while he chops. Watch your fingers from the knife. So you can have your kids do this. I know the chopper is a little loud because I'm pressing down on it pretty hard. Yeah, would have been easier, babe. Ay, ay, ay. So, as I like to call him, G-Man, he is cutting the potatoes and putting them in the chopper. And you want to put your potatoes in first. I will show you that as soon as we're done with all the potatoes. Is that full? Okay, well here, we can dump it. Put the potatoes in so you can finish chopping the rest. Wasting no potatoes. If you don't have one of these, they're great. You chop onions, potatoes, all sorts of things in it. So we're going to end up with a pretty big pan of potatoes. And I will season them as soon as we have all the rest of the potatoes. Bring you back as soon as they're all done being chopped. Okay, he's doing the last potato now. And we'll dump it in with these potatoes. But I promised him that he could help. So this is good for you to do with your kids or grandchildren. And who doesn't like hot dogs, let alone fried hot dogs? So good. Okay, he's going to put all the rest of the potatoes in the pan. Just going to get them all out of there. Figures. My dogs always are barking. Okay, so we have all the potatoes in the pan. Let me show Gavin how to do the peppers. I'll give him the camera so that he can do the rest of the chopping because he likes it. You can just continue to use the same blade. Just go down a little bit further if you don't want all the seeds. Get the seeds out, any membranes. We washed these already. A little annoying that they're little, but guess what? There's not so many things that you could do with these little tiny ones. So look at all the seeds in there. So bang them out to the sink. I'll do the little ones for Gav because they're not much fun for kids. Put This is my first time seeing Gavin. How long, Gav? 2 months? Now that I'm situated and settled, he is down here for the week, and I'm loving it. More small ones. Potatoes are just going to simmer in that pot, the cast iron for right now. Get this done. And you can even give it a little bit of heat if you want. I never did that back in the day for the littles. But Gavin's a little bit older. He's not a little. He's 14. And he likes some spice, don't you, Gav? You can speak. He doesn't want to speak now. Okay, you want to do the rest of these? Okay. We're playing flip. Look how tall he is. He's going to be taller than Mom. Okay. So they're in the pan. While Gavin is doing that, I am going to just sit you right here for 1 minute. So I want to get some Himalayan salt. For the potatoes. Some fresh cracked pepper. I don't really want to turn it up full blast until we have all the other ingredients. So we have just kosher salt and black pepper in here. And you can see how many potatoes that I did. Look at that. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. What? All those seeds? Gavin wants to show. Look at all the seeds in there. I did save some. I will show you. What was it? I peppered last night, Gavin? Green pepper seeds. So, I think I'm going to save some more. And if you're not sure how to do that, you get a little seed lesson. So just rub your finger on it and just scrape the seeds off, not the actual pepper. Leave the baggie open to dry. And you'll have some extra seeds for the season. Okay, we'll bring it back as soon as all the green peppers are chopped. Okay, look at all those beautiful homegrown garden green peppers. Go ahead, Gav. Don't leave any behind. You just want to make sure you kind of have equal parts. Of course, it's a lot more potatoes. If we know that we need more green pepper, I'll be able to tell in a second. There's one stuck at the top. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Throw that in the sink right there, Gavin. I think we're going to do one more pepper. How's that sound, Gavin? One more pepper? Okay, one more pepper. I already washed it, though.
Just to be sure.
Okay. He likes to be in the kitchen. Appreciate it while you can, because babies don't stay babies for very long. Mine are grown, and this is my grandson, Gavin. There we go. Okay, so we're adding one more pepper into this, right, Gav? Let me show you what Gavin's doing. He's also taking the stem off and using the top part of the pepper. How smart is he? Good going, Gav. Okay, dump it in. Got them all? Okay. That looks pretty good. Look at that. I think that's plenty of peppers. Gavin is now working on onion to put right in the chopper. So potatoes, Idaho, green peppers, homegrown out of the garden. And Gavin's doing onion now. And I only did a little kosher salt and some cracked black pepper. So, and we'll add a little bit of garlic powder to it. Dehydrated garlic powder. It's just adjusting. Yeah, this Vidalia onion chopper, I've had it for years, but you can chop so many things on that. Looking good. Okay, Gavin's putting in all the onions. Whew, and our eyes are starting to burn out here. And then what you want to do is you want to let this cook up with a little brown, and then we will bring you back when we go to put the hot dogs in. So, yum yum. Super easy dish. Even, let's be honest, even adults like this dish, not just kids. Okay, so unfortunately you do have to watch it. You don't want your potatoes to burn, but you want them to get crispy. So just check them every now and again. And it's 1 tablespoon of garlic. Once the potatoes cook down some more, we will most definitely bring you back when we go to add the hot dog and show you the finished product. So stay tuned. Okay, very quickly. This is a tiny, tiny jalapeno. This one has no seeds and this one does. The other half, Gavin wanted a little kick, so we're gonna put a little jalapeno in there. But wouldn't normally have done that with my children, you know, when they were little. So, like I said, Gavin's 14 and he wants a little kick. Okay, wash that off, soap and water. Wash your hands. And we're just gonna mix the jalapeno right in. Something totally different. And we will be ready to chop the hot dogs. If Gavin can zoom in, you can see how it starts to get like a crusty bits. It's starting to get there. Depends on how brown you want it. Starting to crisp up. So we are now going to start chopping the hot dogs. Now back in the day, I used to just put them together like this and cut them in chunks like this. Because you don't want them uber tiny. Okay, so that's the size that they should be. I'll pick one up so you can see the width, the size. We're going to let Gavin cut these 3, and then we're going to put them in the pan so that they have time to start frying up. Ooh, thick, not too thick. That's the way I can describe it. A little bit thinner. Good job, Gavin. So there you have it. I probably really should have split it into 2 frying pans to get it a little extra crispy, but it's all good. I want to see if my cast iron really eats it in a bit. We're going to get ready to put the hot dogs in and let that cook. And they start frying up, and it will be almost dinner time. Got them all? A little bit thicker. Yeah, not too thin yet. And we'll have Gavin scrape it into the pan. All the hot dogs. Let's see if he doesn't lose a hot dog. piece of a hot dog. Okay, you ready, buddy? Okay, and then you just put them right in. Okay, good job. Now wash that off. Wash your hands. Now you just toss them in. You can eat this with ketchup. Can you hold that a second so I can show? Thank you. You can eat it with ketchup, hot sauce, whatever you like. As soon as you get your hot dogs in, mix them throughout so that they have a chance to start frying up. Looks good. And we will be back as soon as we go to plate it. Okay, there you have it. I would like it to be a little bit more crispy, but it's being done in the cast iron. I'm used to doing it in 2 non-stick skillets. I mean, it's getting crispy, but it's okay. So, however you like it, Gavin's hungry, and this is potatoes, onion, green pepper, and hot dog fried up. Skillet, cast iron pan, whatever you like, but it's delish. So let's get Gavin's plate. Come on, Gavin, come over here with your plate. Let's scoop Gavin out some. And he has hot sauce. Let me get a... Oh, fogging these all out. There it is. And he has some ketchup and hot sauce. But it is delish. In the meantime, I'm trying to dry these peppers for the seeds. But I've never done this type before, so I don't know if I'll actually get the seeds. But, great weeknight meal. Great for kids, your grandchildren. Believe me, I'm an adult. I love it. Think it's great. So, with that being said, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. I'll leave the description or the ingredients in the description, which isn't very many. And, yeah, we are going to go enjoy dinner. Thank you, everybody, for joining Gavin and I. Gav, would you like to say goodbye? You see that you look at his plate. Hot sauce and ketchup. Ooh. Okay. So thank you, everyone, for joining. And that is what's for dinner tonight. I will see you in the next video.